have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
This is James Mathers at NAB 2019 for the Digital Cinema Society and Studio Daily. I'm here with Ernie Sanchez at the PixelStrings, which is a division of Cinnafilm.
Yes.
And you've got a lot going on at Cinnafilm.
Oh man, it's been fun. It's been fun. We have a new partnership with Technicolor. We have some other partners like Own Zones that came on board to take advantage of our image processing. But the big thing is Technicolor, because we have our denoise process is great for the SDR, HDR upconvert that Technicolor is really, really good at. So we're just really excited about that.
I know when you get all these things perfected, then you roll them into PixelStrings. In case people haven't heard about that, what are some of the services you're offering with PixelStrings?
So PixelStrings takes all of our image processing technologies as well as our backbone transcoding platform Radiant Grid, puts it all in the cloud and lets people use all of our technologies by the minute, not the minute of processing, but the running minute of the asset based on the resolution, and the charges are based on the resolution of the asset. So we range from starting at $2 a minute up to $3 a minute. Then you have some add-ons, like if you want to do IMF or DCP, it's an additional 50 cents per minute. If you want to do the Technicolor process, it's an additional 50 cents. But the idea is getting this tool into the hands of people that don't have $50,000, $40,000 to invest in all the software. You just pay by the drink. And it's, when you look at the cost comparison between doing this in a post house versus doing it in PixelStrings, it's orders of magnitude less expensive. So what would cost $5,000 in a post house is $50 in PixelStrings.
Can you tell us more about the workflow that you're doing with Technicolor?
Absolutely. So the whole idea behind the Technicolor partnership is to make HDR assets out of the trillions of hours of archives that are out there. If you think we've been making video for, 100 years? And all of it's standard dynamic range. And all these televisions are being purchased at all the big box retailers that are all HDR capable. Now, new content that's HDR, no problem, but there's all this archive material that people want to see in HDR because they bought this television, right? And in order to do an SDR to HDR upconvert, you have to do a few things. One, got to progressify the image. We got to be able to get rid of telecine, got to get rid of interlacing. We have to clean up the image, because if you try to do an SDR to HDR upconvert without addressing the noise, it looks terrible, because you've amplified all that film grain, all of that Gaussian noise, all those little imperfections just get blown out whenever you go to the high dynamic range of, of a PQ curve or an HLG curve. And so what we do is we use all of the Cinnafilm image processing technologies in an automated fashion, along with the Technicolor process in an automated fashion. You drop the asset in, Cinnafilm technology gets to work deinterlacing the image, frame rate converting the image, up-resing the image, denoising the image, sharpening the image, and then we apply the Technicolor curves to it, and then bingo, SD, SDR to UHD, HDR, automated, one render.
And once you get all this worked out, then you start developing it and offering it on PixelStrings.
Absolutely, that's the idea, because PixelStrings is Radiant Grid in the cloud. It is Tachyon in the cloud. It is Dark Energy in the cloud. So all we have to do is once it's up and going on premises, which it is, then we just have to port it up into the cloud, and that's usually a 1 month lag time. So it's going to be in PixelStrings come May.
Thank you very much, Ernie.
You're very welcome.